Honestly, Ford's older electric SUVs never really impressed me. They always felt a little disconnected, like EVs built just to follow trends. But this new electric Puma completely changed my opinion because Ford finally did something smart. They took one of Europe's best-selling compact SUVs and electrified it without ruining what people already loved about it. And honestly, that matters more than flashy numbers on a spec sheet. The exterior is the perfect example. Ford didn't go crazy with futuristic styling, giant LED bars, or weird concept car details. The electric Puma still looks very close to the gasoline version. You get a cleaner closed grille, aerodynamic wheels, and a few subtle EV touches, but overall it still feels like a normal car. And that's actually a good thing. This white demo car looks clean, simple, and mature. Driving it in traffic wouldn't make you feel like you're showing off some experimental spaceship. For a daily family car, that natural design feels much more comfortable. Inside though, the upgrades are obvious. There's a large center touchscreen, a digital instrument cluster, and a layout inspired by Ford's more premium EVs. But the thing I appreciate most is the physical climate control buttons. Seriously, this matters. So many modern EVs hide everything inside the touchscreen, and it becomes frustrating while driving. Adjusting the temperature shouldn't require taking your eyes off the road for several seconds. Ford keeping real buttons shows they were thinking about actual drivers, not just minimalist marketing photos. That the driving position is also surprisingly good. You sit lower, more like a hatchback than a tall SUV, which makes the car feel more connected and easier to drive. The black and grey interior also gives the cabin a more premium feel than expected. Of course, there are compromises. Because of the battery under the floor, rear passengers sit slightly higher, so taller people might get uncomfortable on longer trips. But practicality is where the Puma EV really shines. The rear cargo area is huge for this class, and Ford kept the clever MegaBox storage compartment underneath. Dirty boots, fishing gear, camping equipment, you can throw everything in there and simply wash it out later. There's even a front trunk for charging cables, which keeps the main cargo area clean. For a compact EV, the usability is genuinely impressive. Performance is solid too. The single electric motor makes around 166 horsepower, and while it's not fast, city driving feels smooth and effortless thanks to instant electric torque. It still keeps the playful handling of the gasoline Puma, although the added battery weight makes the suspension slightly firmer over rough roads. Range is rated around 375 kilometers, which isn't groundbreaking, but the efficiency is very good for everyday use. One downside is the lack of a standard heat pump, so winter range could drop more compared to some rivals. Charging is decent as well. With fast charging, 10 to 80% takes about 23 minutes, basically enough time for a coffee break. But the biggest surprise might be the price. In Europe, discounts and incentives have pushed the Puma EV down to a level that suddenly makes it feel very competitive. And honestly, this car proves something important. Not every electric vehicle needs massive batteries, crazy acceleration, or giant screens. Most people simply want an EV that's practical, efficient, affordable, and easy to live with every day. While other brands keep chasing bigger numbers, Ford finally focused on what normal drivers actually care about. And that's exactly why this car worked.